Alert, alert, alert. Look, I'm sounding like the circle, okay? But anyway, alert Cancer. I want to make sure I got your attention because we are in the midst of another lunar transit that will have big major impacts on all of us, Cancer, all right? As moon children, anything that happens with the moon is always important for us, which is why I, your fellow Cancerian sister, am here to share with you all the astrology and everything else that you need to know about this full moon in Sagittarius, Cancer. So if you're ready to learn what all this means for you, make sure you are tapped in. Leave me a little residue of your energy on my thumbs up button. You guys make sure you're tuned in. That means you're subscribed and your notification bell is turned on so you get notified each and every time that I upload, because it's always catered to my Cancer. So if you have Cancer anywhere in your chart, you can find a space in the family on this channel, okay? Welcome back to my vibe tribe, you guys. I am the boss lady B, for those of you who don't know. Thank you so much for joining me, okay? But yeah, anything you want to know about me, Cancer, is going to be down in the description box below. Everything you want to know, or you can, shoot me a little comment in the comment section if you have like a major question, all that good stuff. I be loving to interact with you all, so definitely holla at me in the comment section. But Cancer, like I said, without further ado, let's really just get into the tea. We are gathered here today for a very important reason, okay? We got this full moon that's happening in the fiery sign of Sagittarius on May the 23rd. It's going to be perfected at 9:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? And so the whole big deal with this, Cancer, is Sagittarius. The Sagittarius energy is kind of really pushing you out of your comfort zone and pushing you into the unknown and telling you to be courageous and just telling you to go for it, okay? While this full moon is going to be perfected at 9:53 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Cancer, you could, by the time whenever you watch this reading or video, you could already really be feeling the effects, because like I said, we're moon children, so we are more affected by the transits of the moon, and that's why we're a little moody, because the moon is always going through something, okay? But yeah, Cancer, you could already be kind of feeling this energy, but this energy will be very, very much potent until about Friday. The moon will still kind of look visibly full until about Friday. So I suggest, if you are doing any type of full moon work, rituals, any type of that, I would definitely suggest doing it with fire, since it's a fire sign. But I'm going to get more so into that if you're interested. I think I'm going to do a full moon manifestation workshop, because y'all, we have Venus entering Gemini later on that day too. And it's just a really, really good time astrologically. It's good conditions to start manifesting your dreams. We have that Jupiter conjunct that's happening. We have that, Venus and Jupiter in the 11th house, really, really making this a great time to manifest your dreams. So I'm going to give you a little more insight in that full moon manifestation workshop. We're going to do that on May the 23rd at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not able to make it, you can still catch the playback and all that good stuff. Like I said, you're going to have this energy will be potent up until Friday, okay, going into Saturday. So you have time to, get yourself together, okay? So just in case you aren't catching this reading until the 23rd, however, you got time, okay, boo? So yeah, if you're interested in that, you guys, I'll put that link down in the comment section if you want to sign up for it. I'm going to keep it real intimate. So it's like for the first, maybe even just 5-10 people, okay? So, yeah. Check out that link down in the description box below if you're interested in joining in on that workshop, you guys, okay? But yeah, more of the astrology, okay? So let me tell you, the cycle is coming from the new moon that we had in December. If you can think back to that time, and especially because this full moon is happening for us, Cancer, in our 6th house of health, work, routines, like your daily life, pets, co-workers, and friendships. Something is resolving around that, and it could have been starting back in December. It could have been a challenge that you've been facing for these last couple of months, or something that just kind of came up and was relevant to you, just for just for, you know, like personal example, so you can kind of maybe resonate. Like back in December, of course, you know, a lot of people were getting ready for the new year. I had kind of set some intentions around my health goals in December. And so now I'm kind of coming back. It's coming full circle where I'm having to reselect those health goals, or like really dive back into them, or make sure that they're still resonating for me. And so that could be something for you. I find it very funny that lately, you know, the readings I've been doing on the channel, the health aspect has been coming up. And so now it makes sense that I'm diving into the astrology of this full moon. You know, something about your health could already kind of be you know, relevant to you. But I feel as though with this being a full moon, something around that is going to be resolving, or you're going to be able to kind of make a different move in regards to your health, making better choices. It's given different. Definitely around your health, your routines. This Sagittarian energy, I just got 555 too. This Sagittarian energy is not for the routines, okay? So yeah, just be really be aware of unexpected change, Cancer, that you really just need to roll with and understand that it's really working for your best benefit. This definitely excuse me, I'm so sorry, you guys. This definitely takes me back to the little mini short reading I did over on the channel for you. It was a 48-hour read. I was just pulling on the energy for the next couple of hours, or 48 hours, but twists and turns came up. And, you know, I had already kind of pre-warned you and said, you know, there's some things that may kind of happen outside of your plan. You know, your ego has a set plan of how you want things to go, how you want things to look, how you want things to be. But Spirit may throw all of that out the window and make it a whole totally different way. And you need to know that that's for your best benefit, okay? It's like, you know, when life gives you lemons, you're going to be able to make lemonade from this situation, okay? That's what you're going to have to do under this full moon energy, okay? This full moon, you guys, is called the flower moon because flower spring, okay, all across North America. If you're in North America with me, I know that I have people in other countries, but in North America, you guys, you know, it's springtime. There's an abundance of flowers. There's an abundance of pollen. That's why I was down bad, real bad. Okay, but anyway, there's an abundance around this time. It's just like spring, and just definitely just gives that vibe of abundance, okay? So this, and being in the fire sign Sagittarius energy, Cancer, it's really going to push you. It's really going to compel you to get out of your comfort zone, okay? Get curious, all right? It's going to encourage you to open your mind to new things, new perspectives, new people, new experiences. It's like you just need to be open to whatever you're being given at this point right now, okay? It really is just going to ask you to take the road less traveled. You're going to be doing things that, you know, maybe just you're doing it, okay? You're embarking you're trailblazing, okay? The energy of Sagittarius is really, really not concerned with the familiar, really not concerned with the comfort zone, okay? That's not Sagittarius. Think of the Sagittarius in your life. They don't have to be that comfortable like we do, okay? Sagittarius, they crave the newness. They crave the change. From every angle, okay? And so that's going to be really, really important, Cancer. To make sure that you keep an open mind during this time, that you temper your judgments of situations, because you could be looking at a situation and thinking it's so negative, it's bad, it's working against you, everything's falling apart, but it's not. And especially with everything that's going on astrologically, it may not be as obvious to see how it's working. It's truly working in your favor or in your benefit. So you have to be very careful about the judgments that you pass about your circumstances or what's happening around you, the lemons that you're getting, okay? Because it's really just time for you to really trust that everything is happening for your benefit, because it's time for you to move and really, really accept this new identity of yourself, okay? This new identity is going to translate into your financial status as well. I feel like this is going to play out over the next couple of months, Cancer, where, you know, something about your financial status is being expanded, okay? And it can happen very suddenly and quickly. That's why I said this could happen. You know, this could take the next couple of months to kind of play out in your life. But Cancer, there's going to be a major jump. This does feel positive, okay? So in regards to your financial status, okay? So if you've been struggling or feeling some challenges around that, that could be resolving here. You know, especially if you've been out of work, I feel like definitely with this energy, with the moon happening in the 6th house, Work is going to be busy, all right? I even, matter of fact, pulled out my self-care deck to pull a card at the end, because you're gonna need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. So I'm gonna pull us a message of self-care at the end of this reading, okay? Because stuff is gonna get busy, you're gonna get busy, and you don't want to burn yourself out. You want to give yourself time to relax and really just, there's a lot of projects that could be going on. You just want to give yourself time to still be you, okay? There could be a lot of social events, social affairs that are going on. It's like, you know how we get sometimes, Cancer, we got to go back into our shell and kind of like build our social battery back up, okay? It's like recenter your energy, get yourself back together, then put yourself back out into the world, okay? This is also, you guys, one last thing I'm going to tell you. Something's up with maybe a relationship in regards to like a friendship or certain groups that you may identify yourself with, So an example of what I'm trying to say, this could look like someone, a good example of this playing out. I don't know if y'all are familiar, but it just kind of came across my feed the other day where some people have joined like D9 sororities and then turned around and denounced it. I just called 1111, so there could be a message in that number for someone or confirmation to let you know you're in the right place. So continue to listen, okay? But yeah, it could look like that, you guys, where, okay, you were once a part of this group and now you realize that those people don't align with you. You don't want to be a part of that group and you want to join another group, or you want to just move away from that group. However, that's what this could look like. And it could definitely be happening within like friendships because of the 6th house. So just keep your eye out for things, especially like if you're like hanging out with people, Cancer, you got to pay attention to how your body feels, how your spirit feels, and especially also when you leave. Like, you need to see if you're dealing with people that are energy vampires, that are more so taking from you and not giving to you and holding you back. Okay, so you need to be aware of that during this time. That could be kind of relevant over these next couple of weeks too. But also on the flip side of that, on the positive side of that, I feel as though, Cancer, you're going to have support from a new group, new people that you're connecting with. This could look like, getting a new job and connecting with more coworkers, new coworkers. This could look like maybe joining a church, whatever, what have you. It looks like, you're gonna move yourself into another group, okay? Where you're gonna feel at home, where I feel like you're gonna be supported, and that's gonna make all the difference, okay? All the difference, Cancer. So this full moon, full moons are all about releasing, letting go. I feel like, Cancer, we need to let go of anything that is keeping us stuck or holding us back. We had that come up in a previous reading where I said you are not a tree, you can move, okay? You may be frozen, scared to move, but it's time to make a move. This Sagittarius fiery energy is going to come and give you kind of the behind you to kind of be courageous and go towards these things that you are trying to manifest into your physical life, okay, Cancer? So yeah, we're gonna look, we're gonna jump into the cards now, because I done gave y'all the tea. I'm sorry, it was a lot of tea. There's even still more tea to be had for those that are gonna sign up for my full moon manifestation workshop. The link will be in the description box below. If I can remember, I'll drop it up here so you can click on it too. But let's get into these cards and see what they have to say, Spirit. Thank you for clear, accurate messages for Cancer. What do we need to focus on? Surrendering or letting go? Surrendering. What does Cancer need to focus on? Surrendering. Look, and so surrender to what is came out on top of that, and I feel like this is definitely in line with the energy, Cancer. It's like you need to go into life with it is what it is kind of attitude. Like, something happens, instead of maybe like and this is no shade, because I get a little dramatic when things don't go my way too. Like, I be having, I want things to look a certain way and and I can get a little dramatic. So instead of letting that overtake me, just being more so okay with it and understanding that it's all working out for my benefit. So surrender to what is says flow with what is instead of fighting it, okay? When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. So it does feel like, Cancer, I'm gonna like clarify the energy more, but it does feel like something could happen. And I'm gonna keep it real with you over here on the Cancerian vibe. This is not the old prosperity preaching kind of channel over here. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, okay? So I'm just giving you the fair warning, Cancer. The energy does feel like something could kind of happen that you may not like at first, okay? I'm just, it is what it is. You may not like it at first. Here at the bottom of the deck, your belief in scarcity showed up. This surrender to creativity here is 2. I feel like, surrendering to your creativity kind of is going to help you being in flow too. It's like when you do go get those lemons, your creativity is gone. You ain't just coming out with lemonade. You coming out with a strawberry twist lemonade. Like, look at all the lemonades we got, okay? That's what you're going to be doing, your creativity, and that's what you need to surrender to. It's like, take what you're given, work with what you got to get what you want, okay? But definitely be open to the infinite nature of abundance, all right? This is how you remove your blocks in regards to what you're trying to attract, okay? But definitely, like, to have a sense of peace, Cancer, you're just going to have to roll with the flow and surrender to what is. That's what Spirit is saying, okay? Just flow, all right? Let's see, the overall energy or theme. So, look, all right, we got transformation popping out. Take a breath is here at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like, Cancer, that's what I'm saying. There could be such a rapid change. It almost comes and like takes the breath out of you, takes the wind out of you. The transformation is so sudden or so quick that, you got to take a breather and gather yourself. Remember, I also said too, the self-care, taking a minute to take a breather, all right? Not just working yourself to death. But we got this transformation showing up, moon magic, okay? So that's what Spirit is saying, and that's why I'm telling you, anything that's happening, Cancer, anything that's ending, anything that's beginning, okay, is happening for your benefit, your best benefit, and you need to roll with it. Don't try to fight it. Do not try to fight it, okay? For somebody, I do feel like this may look like a job ending, okay? I'm just being real. It does look like a job ends, but it needs to end because I feel like it's giving blood, sweat, and tears, like miserable at that job. Like you haven't been able to catch a breath. You haven't been able to have a good sense of peace. And so I feel like, Spirit may have like subtly told you, all right, it's time to make a move. It's time to make a move. And it's very subtle, but you haven't been making that move. And so now Spirit's coming in and gonna make you make the move. But it's really for your benefit. And of course it's gonna be uncomfortable. It's like, pushing you out into off the diving board, right? It's gonna be uncomfortable if you're not ready. That's a shock. But you regain yourself, you get situated, and you realize, oh, I'm having a good time in the pool, right? That's what it's giving, Cancer, okay? But let's see, a fear or a worry that needs to be overcome. What's holding us back? What fear, worry, doubt is holding Cancer back? You need to overcome it. So celebration wanted to pop out. And so look, support is showing up here at the bottom of the deck. But I feel like, Cancer, with this celebration coming out as like a fear, I feel like you're more so caught up in the future of it, like the ending of it and when you're going to be able to celebrate. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being curious about it or envisioning it. But some of you could be so focused on it that it is kind of holding you back in the sense of, like you're too invested in the like outcome, the future or whatever. I'm actually going to read the additional message because so it says this card brings good news, okay? You will soon have reason to celebrate. Expect good things and positive developments, all right? Think about all the good in your life at this very moment. What do you have to be grateful for? Be grateful for it now, okay? See, and that may be the thing. You're not looking at the bright side right now. You're looking at the negative, and you need to look at what you can be grateful for, what you can be celebrating, Cancer. That's what's holding us back, okay? Do a little dance of gratitude, all right? Do a little dance of gratitude. Do a little dance of gratitude. Okay, but anyway, stay focused on solutions and not problems, all right? Open your heart to be as happy as you can with the way that things are right now, all right? Being upbeat about the good things in your life is hugely important when it comes to creating the life that you want. And I literally just tweeted that this morning. You know, like being bubbly or being cheerful is the best way to have a healthy life. Okay, because your mood, your emotions can definitely affect your physical health too, Cancer. And if you're miserable, it's definitely, it's a strain on your health. So that could definitely be holding you back. It's like you're needing to celebrate life. Even if you aren't where you want to be in life, you need to celebrate where you are in life. Because I can guarantee you, you're living on a prayer that you prayed before, okay? You may have forgotten about it. You may have forgotten the circumstances that you were in before. But I feel like, yeah, that's why this is showing up in what you need to kind of overcome or what's holding you back. Like, you need to celebrate yourself, okay? It's as tough. Okay, it's as though better things come to people who are already buzzing. That's that law of attraction energy, okay? I want to go to things that are attracted to me, not, you know, miserable and When you come into a party and somebody's sitting on the wall, you more so are apt to go hang out with the person that's the life of the party in the middle of the party than the person that's like sliding down emo on the wall. No shade, no tea, because I might be the person on the side of the wall, so come talk to me. But anyway, the essential message of this card is that you'll get what you want once you love what you have, once you are grateful for what you have, okay? Feeling grateful is the key, Cancer. And if you're going through a situation so tough that it is hard to be grateful, you need to dig deeper for something that you are happy about, all right? Good times are ahead. You just have to believe it. And this card is a sign urging you to be more optimistic because you have every reason for it, okay? So that makes me feel like there's some good news coming. I do feel like, Cancer, we talked about you being more sociable, so that's going to be, I feel like, you know, your social life is going to pick up more. You may even want to go out dancing with somebody. I don't know. But yeah, like say yes to the party, go out, like have a good time, be very careful about how you're speaking about your life. It's like praise your life. Okay. Like, oh my gosh, I woke up today and I got to brush my teeth with this toothbrush. And it's like romanticize your life, Cancer. That's what you need to do. Romanticize your life. Just down to the little things that you don't even think that you need to be grateful for, that you could be taking for granted. You know what I mean? I love that the underlying energy is support. It's showing up. I feel like Spirit is saying, see, you are going to have support. You're going to have support. You're going to have people that are that have your back. And so because of that, it may lead you to lose support that you thought that you had. Okay, so this could be other people, other friends or whatever. The support system changes. I'm going to say that. I feel like there could be some change in regards to the support system. Let's see, though, the advice on how to overcome what's holding us back. The advice on how to overcome this challenge. So we got, look, cut your losses showing up. And yeah, because new beginnings. It's like, that's what I'm telling you. And right behind it is abundance. I'm loving this fiery energy that I'm getting from this, from these cards here, because it feels like, yeah, everything was dark. It's been like a dark night or whatever. But the sun is coming out again, you know? It's like, you know, what they say, like weeping may endure for a night, joy comes in the morning. It feels like joy in the morning at this point, okay? Because yeah, you're getting this new energy, this new beginning, all right? New moon energy. But Spirit is saying, look, cut your losses. Like, don't try to hide, don't try to hold on to something that Spirit is trying to, and I don't want to say take because it has such a negative connotation, but it's a positive thing, okay? I want to stress that. It is positive. It may not feel that way all the time, okay? I'll be honest. It may not feel that way all the time, but I can guarantee you that it is positive. There are some things that I feel like, yeah, you're going to have to just kind of let go. There may be some cutting your losses in regards to friendships or, like I said, support. Cutting your losses, because I'm seeing this like Taurus bull kind of looking thing, it makes me feel like around work or money. So there could be something that, you know, you lose in regards to work or money, but I feel like you have to lose it in order to gain something better. Okay, and so that's what you need to look at the situation and not go in a tizzy because something has ended that you were comfortable with, okay? Because it's time for something new to begin, and it's time for you to really align with your true nature of abundance, okay? And that's just what it is. Let's see the blessing that unfolds, okay? Synchronicity, the timing, okay? So everything is kind of in due timing. I feel like the outcome is like, now is the time. We got this date, the day moon love energy. So I feel like there could be a new love situation that's popping up, and not necessarily just in a romantic way, but very well could be, because this is, yeah, this could definitely, because of what's happened astrologically, this could be a good time for things to kind of go to the next level in regards to a relationship or you meeting someone new. Okay, but I feel like this synchronicity is kind of just saying too that things are lining up for you. Releasing blocks is showing up at the bottom of the deck. So and I feel like, you know, some of your blocks were your fears, your doubts, and that's what Spirit is asking you to release. Releasing that resistance to how things are trying to change in your life around you, Cancer. So I'm gonna actually read the message for this cut your losses, because yeah, I feel like there's a deeper message in that for us, Cancer. And so it said it would be absolutely lovely if life were nothing but rainbows and unicorns, but after a certain age, say even around like 7 years old, we start to realize that there's always going to be light and shade, okay? Drawing this card suggests that right now you might be going through a little bit more shade than light, all right? You're not at your best, and it could be the situation you're inquiring about is taking its toll on you and your vitality, definitely with your health, okay? Vitality, that's been a word that's been showing up around us too, Cancer. But you have two choices at this point, okay? Either you can keep going down the same road in the same direction you've been heading up to this point, or you can do what it takes to cut your losses. In other words, it is possible to change tack now, or are you absolutely committed to the actions you've been taking lately? You're not running on full power in this situation at the moment. So if you want to change that, you need to think about what it's going to take to strengthen your position. In your current situation, it's not easy to be spontaneous, and that can make everything feel rather tedious. And that's what this Sagittarius energy is really kind of asking you to do and move towards, is that spontaneity, okay? So, and I need to make it very clear, Cancer, because that's why I said I needed to prepare you for it, because yeah, I want you to, it may sting a little less, it may hurt a little worse if you're prepared and you know how to handle it, okay? What is happening around you, to you, in your situation is not your fault. It's not something that you've done. You're not being punished. It's very much for your benefit, okay? You may be being a little too self-conscious. That's why I said you have to kind of temper the judgments, Cancer, during this time. And with all the dark cards that came out, you need to look on the bright side a little more. You need to celebrate yourself a little more. Look to the positive things a little more, and stop giving so much energy and effort to the negativity, okay? Know that life, we go through life in cycles, Cancer, and we have to accept that there's ups and downs with those cycles, in and outs. There's necessary work to do in each cycle, okay? I feel like your emotions and your logic could be at odds too in regards to this time. So I'm going to clarify cut your losses with this deck. Clarify cut your losses for Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe is showing up. So we got new moon and Cancer energy. I do feel like, I feel like this is, because this is Cancer energy that's showing up, I feel like it's family or friends or someone that's close to you. Okay, this could have not happened yet. I feel like the energy around this kind of blowing up around a family member, a friend or whatever, where you're going to have to cut your losses, is coming up. But Spirit is letting you know that you'll be fine without this person, without this situation. You'll be fine with without, like, even if, that's what I'm saying, even if a job ends or whatever, you and your family are safe. Somehow, some way, your bills will still get paid. You will have food over your, on your table. You will have a roof over your head. Like, somehow, some way, it will all take, you will be okay. Like, you and your loved ones are safe no matter what L you take, Cancer, because the L is really a win, okay? And that's why Spirit is saying, look, just surrender to the divine, because I feel like Spirit is coming in and really just orchestrating and moving some things around that, Cancer, you could have really kind of been slow to do yourself. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just keep that in mind. Clarify celebration. Clarify celebration for Cancer. So have faith in your dreams. See, yeah, I feel like, Cancer, you may be pessimistic about your dreams. It's like you need to celebrate your dreams, speak highly of your dreams. It's like you need to go around. I'm not necessarily saying that you got to brag and tell everybody your business about your dreams, but you need to be more so optimistic around change happening, okay? Change happening. Bring love into the situation. Lead with love. And that's what the blessing or the outcome was, that energy, that day moon energy of love. You're gonna find a new love, okay? And I feel like a love for life, all right? Not necessarily just you're gonna find somebody to fall in love with, but this is a new love for life, a new love, like energetically, love is the highest vibration of them all. And I feel like definitely that's what Spirit is telling you to do to kind of get you unstuck or move you forward. It's like, follow the energy of love, okay? Bring love into the situation. Don't let pride get in your way, especially in regards to like forgiveness too. Don't let pride get in your way. Clarify transformation. So, yeah, look, the end of a tough cycle is approaching. Full moon in Capricorn. So, emotions are running high. I wanted to pop out right here, this super moon. And, you know, Capricorn doesn't really mix well with the emotions. So, this could be kind of that. Here's that energy gaining momentum. Energetically, there could be a lot of, like, roller coasters with the energy, okay? But that's what this transformation is all about. Even though it could feel tough as this cycle is ending, Cancer, this is what's approaching for you in a new life, and you're having to kind of surrender to a new identity, okay? That's what Spirit is saying, especially in this to what is. Surrender to what is. Let's actually clarify that. Surrender to what is for Cancer. Ooh. Okay, emotions are running high again. So confidence is your key to success. And that's what I feel like this energy of confidence is, you saying, you know, like, I'm cool, calm, and collected in regards to what's happening. Like, it is what it is. I'm telling you, that's the mantra that you're going to have to just roll with. It is what it is, okay? Matter of fact, just claim it out in the comment section. It is what it is, Cancer. And I had just caught 3223, which 3 and 2 is 523. So yeah, the moon happening on 23. So yeah, but anyway, I do feel like, yeah, there's a personal issue that you may have been dealing with a family or a friend or a loved one, Cancer, that's about to be resolved. Just be open to how it's being resolved, okay? Keep your heart open to that. Okay, we got the 4 of Wands. So yeah, I'm telling you, family is whoever makes you feel like family. So this may look like, you know, you had a family, whether it was chosen or blood, and you're resonating with different people now. Like, you're not resonating with that same family. Well, I clarified everything else at once. Let's clarify synchronicity. Synchronicity for... So look, and what do you need to release? A time to give rather than take. It's like, I feel like Spirit is saying, give over your dreams, your goals, to your intentions over to Spirit, co-create. And that's what you need to kind of release, is your expectations on how it's supposed to happen, how you measure your success. You need to release that. There's some emotions that you may need to release. Some of you, this person, there may be a person that has hurt you before, and there's still some emotions that you're holding on to, and it's time to kind of give that up. Could definitely be a Virgo, because I feel like we've talked about that before with this Virgo. Interesting, but yeah. And I feel like Cancer, to the energy of like giving, or is going to stir up that law of attraction, and that's what brings everything into like synchronicity. Okay, Ace of Wands, so there's that fire energy. I'm definitely kind of seeing where passion is being ignited during this. And y'all, I literally just missed 1111 again. Okay, so yeah, heavy on the Virgo energy. The Hermit card wanted to just pop out here. Clarify, cut your losses for Cancer. Clarify, cut your losses for Cancer. So yeah, the Empress is showing up, Cancer. There's beauty to be found in every experience, the card says, and that's why I'm saying, like, yeah, you know what this gives me the vibe of? So yeah, and then Two of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck. So definitely connection with another person. But, and you know how, look how she's here with the mask. This makes me feel like, this just takes me back to, you know, the whole C word that happened in the world, the COVID thing, right? And how people, you know, because babies still have to be born. Mothers were still having babies, but the situation had to be changed, altered for some type of way. But it's still a blessing. And, you know, I feel like that's kind of what this situation is. It like you may have had a birth plan, but things don't go according to plan. That's what I feel like Spirit is saying here. You may have had to accept some type of loss, but the Empress breeds new life. So that's all I'm saying is, you know, the circle of life. There has to be death in order for there to be life. So something may end in order for something new to begin, Cancer. And that's how I feel like you're going to release your blocks, your blockages around what Spirit is trying to bring into your life. Okay, yeah, look, rebel at the top. It's like be a rebel against the routines. Resist the routines, resist the comfort zone. Anything that feels familiar, resist it, Cancer. Okay, but I'm gonna pull you a message of self-care. Like I said, a message of self-care during this full moon transit. And look, so friend is showing up, y'all. Friend is here. I feel like you are going to have to make some type of decision. And see, we've been talking about the little birdie. I don't know. It's giving gossip again. Gossip vibes again. Remember I said to Cancer, be open to taking invitations to parties and stuff like that. Or invitations to other things. Because you just never know. You just never know what those things might lead to. Okay, but it says be as good a friend to yourself as you are to others. Okay, so you know you may have been a really good friend and you realize that your friendship is really kind of lopsided, and you're giving and not really getting the same in return in regards to some type of friendship situation. So be mindful about that. And look, here at the bottom of the deck, Spirit is saying be open to surprise. Okay, release your expectations and be open to surprise. And that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, at this point in the juncture, release anything that you feel like you thought and just be open to how things are playing out. Okay, remember the mantra is it is what it is, Cancer. It is what it is. But definitely there's something I feel like imbalance with someone's friend situation, friend group. So yeah, there I feel like, you know, you may have to kind of make some decision around some type of friendship relationship. So be mindful of that. But I'm gonna leave this here, you guys. I really do hope that it resonated for you and you found it helpful in some way. Talk to me down in the comment section and let me know, you guys. Definitely, like I said, join me if you're interested in the full moon manifestation workshop, where I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into the information, and we're gonna I'll probably actually pull cards during that time for it. That's why I said I want to keep it intimate, so that way it can actually be personalized towards you too. So yeah, sign up for that. Meet me there. Beat me there. Don't meet me there. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, boo. In the meantime, in between time, until next time, I love you.